Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Today we are going to make an inbox video of the Zenfox T3 dashcam. This is both a brand new brand on the market, Zenfox, and the T3 is also a brand new camera. It is the Uber or taxi kind of camera, but this is a 3-channel system. So unlike the old 2 channels where you have the camera out the windscreen and a cabin camera, with this one you also get a rear camera. So let's get the things back in the box so we can get to the camera. First of all, you have your power supply. It feels nice, sturdy, while also feels like a nice quality. There's a USB wire, and you have your mounts, different mounts for the front unit, and some spare dual-sided stickers. You get your USB card reader, which is very nice. Little guy, and then you have the cable for the rear camera. I have no idea how long it is, but normally if the provided ones are not long enough, you can buy extra long ones at the seller. So, but I drive a small car, so I think this will be fine for my needs. Then we have the user manual. This is only in English, so not a lot of weird languages to scroll through. So, and this is also straightforward like any dash cam, of course. And then we get to the most interesting part, the cameras. First we have the rear camera. It's already installed on its mount, so you can slide it off, detach it from the USB and slide it off when you clean the glass on the inside. It has a lot of throw on the camera, so you can point it anywhere you want. This is of course only up and down. There's no way to go left and right with these remote cameras. So it feels nice. This is a 1080p camera at the maximum bitrate image quality for the camera. It will be cranking out 16 megabits, which should be adequate for a 1080p camera. And then we have the main unit with the 2 other cameras. On the back side of it, facing the cabin, we have the cabin camera. This is an infrared aided camera. It has active infrared cut filter, so you can have nice color footage in the daytime and infrared aided black and white footage at night. This also has some adjustability up and down. It will be at an angle on your windscreen, so it will need to be adjusted. Most people using a camera like this probably will have the camera mounted high on the windscreen, so the cabin camera films over the rear view mirror. You can of course mount it lower on the windscreen and film out below the mirror, but then the camera will almost be down on the middle of your windscreen, so that's not stealthy at all. The front camera is a QHD camera. It is 1440p. At the maximum bit rate it's cranking out 45 megabits, I think it is. The cabin camera is also 16 megabits at the highest bit rate, which is also more than adequate for filming the cabin. You have your LCD screen with 5 buttons to go up and down in the menus and select stuff. The buttons feel very nice. And on the left side you have the power button, reverse switch, the power connector, and the connector to the rear camera. And on the right side you have the micro SD card. The front camera of course have some degree of adjustability to it, left and right and up and down. If you haven't been able to mount the camera 100% dead center on your windscreen, you might want to angle it a little to one side if you have it offset due to a sensor console or something on the windscreen, which is popular in many modern cars. The unit itself feels nice and heavy. To be honest, I think this is the heaviest dash cam I have ever handled. The build quality feels really nice. So from the look of it, I think it's going to be a good first camera for Zenfox. That's for sure. So after this brief introduction to the cameras themselves, and we are going to unbox it because everybody else is unboxing. So, and it goes in the box, packaged better than I'm doing it, of course. And this is what you get when you order the Zenfox T3 camera. Packaging also feels nice. The camera, of course, is a must-have these days. It has built-in Wi-Fi, and it's Sony image sensors throughout. So that's also very nice, very nice. And it of course has GPS support. They didn't look like it's in the mount, so I actually think it's built into the camera. And like all the cameras, it also supports parking mode. So this was a quick unboxing of the Zenfox T3. I will now proceed to install it in my car so I can provide you people of the internet with some footage on YouTube, and probably also some raw footage straight from the camera you can download to preview without the recompression of YouTube. And I should have everything ready for you before the end of the day. It's only noon in Denmark right now, so I have plenty of hours to do some work for you guys, so you can make an informed decision if this is going to be an interesting camera for you as a regular person, or maybe as a guy who earns a little on the side driving for Uber or any of the other similar kind of services, or maybe it's just a regular good old taxi driver. By the looks of it, the Zenfox T3 should have all your ends covered. So next up, raw footage.